Hey blues guys and gals, today we got the Epiphone ES-335 Dot semi-hollow guitar. Alright, so we're going to take a quick run through of this guitar. I'll tell you some specs and my opinions, and we'll give a sound demonstration, okay? So, firstly, I will note that the 335 Dot comes from the fact simply that there's dots on the fretboard, okay? The inlays are dots. That's actually all that means. Everything about this guitar, as far as I know, is a similar and the same to all the other ones that have the special fancy inlays on them, the block inlays or whatever you will. Okay, we got two volume controls, two tone controls, one for each pickup. Alnico Classic pickups from Epiphone. We got Grover tuners on the back there, so you can expect tuning stability and comfortability. We got a maple body with a mahogany neck. Okay, I believe this is a veneer. Okay, it's not, it doesn't feel like it doesn't look to be solid maple cap like you would expect on a Gibson. So if y'all want to know what you're paying for in the Gibson models, you know, that's one of the factors you can think about there. You know, you're not getting a solid top. It looks pretty, just as pretty, right? But I don't know if it makes a difference in the sound quality or not. Who's to say? That's all subjective. So what I can tell you, it's got a big chunky 50s style neck. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but you need a really big grip for this thing. And it's got string spacing on this. It's very comfortable for me. I've played some Stratocasters before where my strings just feel cramped and too tight together. This one was feeling very comfortable and spaced out. So I'd say this is for bigger hands. Somebody that has a bigger grip, you know. I would not suggest this for a child as their first guitar, hollow body. Okay, this is for someone special. You know, not everybody is after these kinds of guitars. You know, they really take some work to get them going good when you play them. You know what I mean? Because if you get too much feedback, it's really hard to control with the semi-hollow body. You get a little bit more feedback sometimes on a dirtier channel. So today we're going to be playing on a Fender Blues Junior. Okay, maybe I'll show you on the Marshall after, just for a quick moment, just to give a quick back and forth demonstration between the two. At any point in time, if you are not comfortable with my video, instead of clicking off, if you want to have more information about this guitar, or you want to hear about this guitar, just change around in the video, go to wherever you see fit. Okay, at the beginning of the first few minutes of the video, I'm going to talk about my opinions and the specs. I'm going to play the guitar, and then we're going to talk about everything about my opinions after playing it, okay? That's about all I can say on this channel. This is my personal opinions, okay? I'm not a professional. I'm just your local blues guy. Alright, blues guys and gals. So let's get it. We're going to start on the bridge pickup on the Fender Blues Junior clean channel. Switching to the middle position. Neck position. All that bite goes away, you see? Oh, there it is. I'm just going to slow it down 1 second and say one thing about that. Okay, we're playing on a tube amplifier. Okay, so when you hear those sharp notes and when I'm playing hard, that's because the amplifier is picking up every nuance of my playing. Okay, and that's one thing that's beneficial about a tube amplifier. You get to learn your playing style more and adapt and grow as a player because you can hear yourself better and your mistakes better, opposed to being constantly overdriven with gain. Back to the neck pickup, and then we'll switch to the Marshall. Peanut butter Marshall time! Peanut butter Marshall time! Peanut butter Marshall time! Alright, for those of y'all that are still with me, let's get it on the Marshall with a little bit of gain. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, blues guys and gals, just having some fun today on the Epiphone ES-335. Alright, I told you I'd have a conclusion at the end. My conclusion is that if you don't get one, you should buy one. No, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. To be perfectly honest, blues guys and gals, in my opinion as a reviewer, okay, for what I do with my guitars, I would say this is not for me, personally. It's a very big body, okay, it's got a little bit of weight to it. And the feedback is hard to control sometimes, like I said earlier, with the hollow body. So this is not for everybody. I'm going to be selling this one, and this will be in the market soon for the next lucky owner. I know this might be the guitar for one of y'all, or maybe some of y'all own an ES-335. I want to know in the comments what your opinions about your ES-335 are, or in general, I want to know, is an Epiphone ES-335 style guitar the guitar for you? Well, that's for you to decide. Maybe you should go try one out at your local music store, or if you have a friend that owns one, try out theirs. Like I said, again, we'll mention again about the neck. It's a very thick neck, okay? Plays very excellent. Like the one thing that's notable about a thicker neck to me personally, I felt that thicker necks always have more stability, okay? You're going to have to adjust the truss rod less often, etc., because the wood just has more mass there to itself, okay? It feels like it's, to me, and maybe that's not correct, but to me it feels like it's going to have more stability, okay? So that would be a benefit of a positive neck. A benefit of a big-bodied guitar, okay, would be a player that sits often. You might see me on the camera here, I'm sitting, right? But when I'm playing on the stage, I'm going to be standing up. I'm not sitting down like this. But this is comfortable for the video. You know, I could sit here all day long and pluck away. Woohoo! Yay! So it might be good for certain genres of music. Like blues, some blues players might enjoy this. Country players, I can't think, folk players, but definitely not metal, not really rock. Maybe some rock players would enjoy this, but definitely not carrying it on on stage. It'd be sore on the back and shoulders over some time. And yeah, that's about all she wrote for today, Blues guys and gals. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you on the next one.